Quickly going to Tim in Texas. Hello, Tim.
How you doing, Brother Baxter?
I'm doing great.
That is great. First of all, I'd just like to say God bless you and thank you for bringing this wonderful program to me. It has really helped me out a lot.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem, not a problem. I have a few questions. My first question is, what is your take on the mark of the beast, and if you personally believe that it is a microchip implanted in the skin?
Yeah, I believe that there is a mark that will be placed in the hand or in the forehead. I'm assuming it is a physical mark. The Bible doesn't say whether it will be the microchip or not. The microchip is one technology that they're flirting with right now. A lot of people now with the global ID that's being adopted, I think 186 nations have now adopted with the International Aviation Organization out of the United Nations. They've adopted standards for global identification, and they have to have biometric measurements. Some of those people are using eye scans, some are using fingerprints. Mm-hmm. When you talk about the mark being in your hand, and that's your fingerprint, or your forehead, your eye scan, that's a little bit close to what the Bible teaches.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah, it is extremely interesting. Another favorite technology being applied now worldwide is the facial scan, so that when you have a digitized picture, they now have computer programs that you can have your picture taken here in Texas, and you can show up in the airport in Great Britain, and they now have cameras everywhere monitoring all the faces, and they know who you are within a matter of a second or two. So that's another technology. So we don't know the technology that we'll use. The Bible doesn't say it will be a microchip or it will not be. It could be, or it could be any of the technologies that they're working on right now.
Well, thank you for that. You just taught me something that I never really even thought about. So with the eye scan and all that. My next question would be, what is your take on the timing of the rapture?
My viewpoint on that is not the most popular viewpoint. I used to believe in a pre-tribulation rapture. I kept hitting scriptures that caused me all kinds of problems, and finally I looked at my father one day and I said, Dad, these scriptures say that the rapture happens immediately after the tribulation. Jesus Christ himself said it in Matthew 24, verse 29 through 31. He says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, the moon shall not give her light, the stars will fall from heaven, and then shall appear the sign of the coming of the Son of Man, and he will send his angels to gather his elect. And my wife and my mother said to me, you can't teach that. Nobody will have you preach for them if you teach that. And I said, look, if that's what the Bible says, then that's what I'm going to believe. Now, if I go into a church where they don't believe that, it's not a salvation issue, so I don't cause a lot of problems in the church. I'm not out on a crusade. But I will tell you, though, that we are just coming out with a DVD within a matter of a couple of weeks now that will address this issue clearly and theologically. I have put off doing it for 20 years, but I've had so many requests for it. I've decided that the time to do it is now, so we will have that available real soon. I'll let everybody know when that is available.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Okay, well, appreciate it very much, Tim. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, you too. I have one more quick question for you, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Do you enjoy good gospel music?
I do. My wife enjoys it more than I do. I'm usually so busy studying that I don't listen to a lot of it, but I do enjoy good gospel music when I hear it.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Whenever you get the time, go to undertheradarrecords.com for some really good gospel music.
Undertheradarrecords.com. I'll try to remember that, Tim.
Sir.
Okay.
All right.
Appreciate it very much. Going to let you go. And now then, let's go quickly to Arkansas.